Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, yesterday we did the post match. Maybe we should call it like the match because, today we are going to talk about the match and the consequences of the match. So, without more delay, let's start. Okay, so yesterday after the match, as every match, Xavi talked about what he has seen during the match, and some of the words were quite interesting. For example, he talked about the match itself, and Xavi said that he was quite happy or accepted, felt like the match was okay. No, like not really not really sad for what he saw. That the only problem is that we didn't score, but even though we still depend on ourselves, that's true. Yeah, that's true. No, but the situation is quite bad. I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, we're going to play against a team that has lost no match this Champions League. A team that is as strong as when we lost 8-2. We have worse, not that good players as before. Yeah, I said worse. Well, not as good players as before. I hope any player from Barcelona watched this, no? But did you mention? No, I'm sure none of them watch it. But being realistic is quite hard for us to win or to pass to the next round, because Benfica is going to play against Dinamo, that supposedly they are going to win, but we play against Munich in Munich or against Bayern in Munich. Very hard. No, and he's optimistic. And of course, you're not going to say no. Let's see. No, you're not going to say what Koeman said at the beginning, like that's what we have. No, you cannot say that. But it's really hard. No, he focused on that. We depend on us. We still have our chances, and we have to think about winning. We cannot let the team depress. And also, he said we have to go with our personality, with the way we play, doing our match. That's what I think that we have. Know that what we have to do. I mean, go to every match with our philosophy, with the way we want to play, or the coach wants us to play. No, here in this case, because if you go as when Bayern came to Barcelona, or when we went to Daluz, you are lost. I mean, if you arrive to the match just expecting what the team is going to do, and let's try to minimize the consequences, that's a bad philosophy. Really, that's very bad. And our main problem is that we don't have goal. I mean, I read it before that last year between Messi and Griezmann, they score around 50% of the goals of the team. So imagine if that's a lot. And also that's true, and that's something I read the other day. That's something that came from that Koeman used to say. We don't have goal. We have an important lack of goal. And if you see the matches here, 58 goals scored between Griezmann and Messi last year, and it's the 47.54% of the goals of last year. And this year, Memphis 0 in Europe, and then Dembele, Luke de Jong, Braithwaite, and Aguero are the only ones who score with this guy, with Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is the second player who most goals scored in the team. 3 goals in 5 matches, right? And Memphis 7. But yesterday, for me, the player of the match, it was Dembele, not for what he did. That he did a lot. He crossed 7 goals, 7 or 8 balls, and one of them to De Jong's header, De Jong's head, that with a header almost scored. That sadly it went to the Odysseus. I think that's the name of the goalkeeper, Odysseus hand. But also the Benfica players put 2 players to stop him, and even though he shot, he was quite active. He gave another dynamic to the match, and it was quite dangerous. Other great player that yesterday played wonderfully, it was Araujo. Araujo, sadly, for a few centimeters, his goal was offside, and in the celebration he got injured. In the celebration, that later it wasn't. But later defending, he was incredible. Really, he was playing very well. And the other man who played, in my opinion, quite well was Demir, a person who has got again that confidence thanks to Xavi, and that is getting minutes and is playing now. And also because we don't have other players, that's true, no? But some of them, here we have players that, for example, we count on them. Lenglet, until this moment, he played just 1 match, and yesterday, Xavi played with him. It's true that you can see that there was a lack of dynamic or a lack of for Lenglet, but of course, in 3 months, he has played just 1 match or 2, no? And this was the 3rd match, and against in this moment, the leader of the Portuguese league. So it was a bit obvious that he wasn't in his best performance, but there are some reasons for that, to think that no, he didn't play enough matches. Demir, more or less the same. He had some slides, sometimes he bright, but later other chances it was like, what are you doing? Why don't you try more? Why don't you? But for example, I want to show you, or I think I showed before, a ball that he shot. It was like a Messi's ball, one of the Messi's goals, you know, so really well. But later we have players that sadly, I guess Xavi has his reasons to don't play with them. But for example, Luke de Jong didn't have any minutes, or Coutinho, who yesterday could have been an important piece for the club or an important player, so he didn't play it at all. No, and he didn't play at all, and that's something to take care, no? To analyze. And today I'm reading that probably this man will be back for Benfica. That the plan is that for Bayern, the plan is that in the morning when they travel to Munich, the doctors give him the okay to let him play, and then he will play the last minutes if they need him. What does it mean? They expect to have the pressure high, control the ball as always, create chances, and if we don't score, let Ansu Fati try to score to get us to get in the Champions League in the next round. Because if we don't win and Benfica wins, imagine we draw against Bayern and Benfica wins, then we are lost. I think we cannot pass because of the goal average. And then some other news I read today, for example, Braithwaite, he said that he has talked with Xavi, and Xavi has told him directly that he counts on him, that when he comes back, he's going to have an important paper. He's going to be an important player for the club. First thing, I want to say this. First thing, you don't have enough forwards to go saying, hey, I don't count on you. I'm sorry. You cannot go to Luke de Jong and say, hey, I don't count on you. So better you find another team. No, because you don't have enough players in that position, and the ones you have, they are getting injured. Xavi is saying that to Luke de Jong by action. Luke De Jong didn't play any single minute, but we don't have that to be saying that. And actually, Braithwaite, to be honest, the things I saw at the beginning of the year is like he went a step further, not much, but he's trying to improve and to give his best in the field. And I think that's why Xavi wants to give him a chance to show what he's able to. And as he scored 2 goals, and he's the 3rd maximum player in Barcelona, if I'm not wrong, I think I read it before, he's the 3rd, and he's injured, to imagine. So that's what we have. Really, it's going to be hard to play against Bayern, but we have 15 days to improve our chances, to improve our system, to get goal. But that doesn't depend already on Xavi. I'm laughing because I saw yesterday something. That doesn't depend on Xavi. Now it's the players who has to take the fear away, to shot and to try. Because, for example, Gavi yesterday did a wonderful match, but the only chance he had, he sent it to his house. It was offside, yes, but even offside, you have to score it to think, hey, you see, it was offside, but we score. And yeah, I think that's what we need. Nico, Gavi, players that really can mark the difference. They shouldn't be afraid of trying to shot out of the area to see, well, maybe we score. We don't know. We never know. But the important thing when you shot is that you have the chance that the goalkeeper deflects the ball and it finishes in one of your players in front of the goal, and then you score. That's an important and a good point from shooting from outside. But well, we have to shot on the goal or to the goal, because yesterday, we shot many balls, but many of them went out. That's what I read before. From 14, I think just 3. So we have to work on that. No? Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. The match, I'm sure if you watched it, you enjoyed it because it was wonderful. And see you in the next one. Have a nice day.